First on 11 Alive, new details tonight in the fallout of this shocking video seen all over social media. A stretch of Piedmont Avenue in downtown Atlanta turned to chaos with hundreds of people crowding the streets. Police say folks were jumping on cars, drifting and doing donuts as well as damaging property. And now police are working to stop this kind of activity while also planning to, they say, aggressively prosecute those involved. We had planned to have our Teresa Bowles join us live from the scene, but right now there is a massive police presence once more lining Piedmont Avenue Northeast. Take a look at this video we got from one viewer. Atlanta police has confirmed to 11 Alive one person was shot at a RaceTrac gas station across from a dining hall near Georgia State's campus there on Piedmont Avenue and John Wesley Dobbs Avenue as well. Around 20 police cars were spotted there on scene. No word though tonight on the condition of that gunshot victim. Teresa joining us now. And Teresa, you actually heard some of those gunshots once you got to that scene earlier this evening. We are glad you and photojournalist Brandon Tucker are all right and safe with us tonight.
Yeah, it was absolutely terrifying. We were literally pulling up and the traffic was so bad that we couldn't move forward. So there was nowhere for us to park, nowhere for us to go. Then all of a sudden, as soon as we pulled over to kind of turn around and find somewhere else to go, we just heard pop, 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 pop. We saw students running toward us. We saw a bunch of cars making U-turns and just zooming the other way. So we were just trying to get out of the area as fast as possible.
And this coming not even barely 24 hours after some more chaos erupted there at that same intersection?
Literally 24 hours ago, it was something similar. It was just as many students, it appeared, or people, I don't know if they're students, that were there the night before. It was completely packed, at least 80 to 100 people, I would say. So scary thing, but the crowd was so large that it was blocking traffic on John Wesley Dobbs Avenue, and students are now worried about their safety.
It really just felt like I was on South Beach, Miami again. Everybody was on cars going crazy. It was a vibe.
But witnesses say around 9 that night at the corner of Piedmont and John Wesley Dobbs Avenue, the vibes took a turn.
Down by the racetrack, it's just blocked. You can't even get through it. So, I mean, everybody was coming out in groves.
Donuts, jumping on cars, and Davin Ulmer, who was visiting from Florida, says gunshots.
I skedaddled, ran for my life.
Georgia State University Police Chief Anthony Coleman says officers are now trying to identify those in these videos shared on social media by ATL Scoop. Coleman released this statement that says, in part, the behavior GSU PD has observed from some of our students is disappointing and unacceptable. These large gatherings have led to off-campus property damage and incidents of random fireworks and gunfire. And GSU student Aname Amudi says this is an ongoing issue.
This is probably the craziest time since, that guy unfortunately died over there too a couple months ago.
Back in December of last year, Joshua Igbenitez was shot and killed at the same Atlanta racetrack where the crowd gathered. Ulmer says police didn't respond fast enough overnight.
They shouldn't have been on point with everything, but people were still here after the shooting.
Though there was a police presence, until something changes, Amudi will have to be careful on his way home from work.
Every single day you see the same things. Every single day the same girls that need to walk past the racetrack to get to class or get back to their dorms always got to carry a taser. People cross the street from here to here just so they can avoid that place.
And Georgia State Police is working to bring force to its words. Their statement also said that any student who is caught being involved can suffer consequences up to and including expulsion.
And Teresa, Georgia State troopers confirming tonight with us several suspects were taken into custody for reckless stunt driving tied to that street racing overnight. I'm sure students have to be feeling concerned, stunned, especially having to go back to class tomorrow.
Literally, the student that I talked to in that package was saying that people don't even want to walk on that road because they know it's unsafe in that area.
All right. Thanks for that reporting tonight. Glad you're safe again tonight. Teresa, thank you.